Welcome to Miller's Mods, ladies and gentlemen. So I've been doing some modifications to the Busby Twist Fury, aka the Busby Skewer. What I did so far, and I'm out of parts, so I can't go any further right now, unfortunately, but this is just kind of like a brief update, was I opened it up. It's very simple to deal with inside. It's a little different, that's all. What I did was that I opened it up, and inside the blaster, first thing I did was I went after this piece here. And this. This is the air restrictor. Busby's air restrictors are notoriously good at what at their job, trust me. When this blaster came in, it was only shooting at about 70 FPS. Right now, this blaster pops over 100. Yeah, that's right, over 100. Pretty consistently. So what I did was, first thing I did was I opened it up, I removed the air restrictor. Next thing I did was I went after the spring. This is the old spring. This is the stock spring, which is pretty stiff. It's pretty robust. But more power is always more power, you know? So what I did was I put in 12 coils of K25 inside this blaster, okay? I put it all back together. Lubed it, of course. And it's still got a nice prime to it. I'll give you a firing demo of this thing. These are just normal worker darts, worker full-length darts, that is, which are very hard to come by nowadays, but yeah, here they are. I have about 100 or so of them left, so I figured I'd try them out on this blaster. On, like, the Adventure Force darts, I was getting about 95 to 98 FPS or so after modding. When I switched it up to worker full lengths, I was getting up over 100 pretty consistently. But here, as you can tell, it makes a very different sound now. And that's just because of the fact that there's no AR in this thing at all. I mean, this thing really hits very nice now. I guess the next step will be for me to give it a sealed breech, which, again, I need to order some brass anyway, so I'll probably be trying to do one of my, I'll be trying to do a brass breech mod or something like that in it, you know, and also actually give it a real barrel too. But so far, so good, you know, 100 FPS, that's not bad, especially when the blaster shot like 69 to 70 FPS out of the box. You know, so, I mean, that's really nice, actually. I'm really impressed with it, you know, and again, it's not hard. All you do is just take all the screws out, you know, and just start playing with it. Now, I will say this, the catch on this blaster is very, very robust, okay? Do I believe it'll take a bigger spring than K25? Probably. But am I going to push it? No, I'm not going to push it. You know, I have a feeling that I've gotten this thing as high as it'll go with a open breech system that it has. You know, the no style breeches. I mean, it's definitely really awesome and really cool. I'm just really digging this blaster. It is just so cool. It really is. I'm definitely digging this. And now that it shoots at a proper FPS, I mean, this thing is just wow. It definitely is impressive. You know, like I said, all I did is I just opened it up, I changed out the spring and removed the air restrictor. Now, the air restrictor is actually inside the pusher. You're going to have to disassemble the pusher to get at this air restrictor. Once you disassemble the pusher, and it's just two screws on the bottom of the pusher, like if you're looking at it, you'll see a screw here and a screw here. You take those two screws out. Once those screws are out, this piece will just fall right out. And then there you go, you know, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, 100 FPS, so which is not bad at all. I mean, I'm just really impressed with this. So I guess the next step for me is to do a brass breech mod to this thing, you know. But stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. The modifications continue here as always. But in any event, ladies and gentlemen, I thought I'd give you a brief update as to what I've done to this thing so far. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, this is Miller's Mods. Sign off.